I must do this for you, and you must do this for each other. Because in doing it for each other, you do the one essential thing that's not been done, and that is the abandoning of an arrogant, private, special selfness in favor of joining with another in acknowledging the truth about them, and thus pushing that domino that causes the realization of your divinity to register with you because you've endorsed it and made it your own and demonstrated it in action with your brother. Now, if your brother or sister is so damned convinced of their fearful definition of themselves and how full of blame they are, if they're so convinced of it that they can't possibly hear any verbal expression of that fact that you might put forth, if they're so convinced of it that no matter what you do, their behavior doesn't change, it just means that as the healthcare practitioner that you are called upon to oppose steadfastly and without exception whatever their limited belief is in your mind, and not succumb to it and move into a state of reaction yourself, so that you continue to consider them in the peace of the understanding of what the truth about them is. You must stop giving yourself permission to indulge in reaction, emotional reaction. Why? Because the moment you do that, you're saying, I'll be back with you in a minute, God. I have some reacting to do. And so you cut yourself off until you get your fill of hurting from reacting, and you finally say, okay, I lost the beam. I'm going to stop this and get centered again. I'm going to get quiet. And I'm going to join with the Holy Spirit. I'm going to acknowledge God as my Father, and therefore myself as His son or His daughter. And then, although I haven't done that yet, I, at this point, intend, once I get to that point, to include this lousy so-and-so that I'm so upset with in the acknowledgement of his or her divinity. And I will withdraw my joining. I will withdraw my partnering with this one in his or her lousy self-perception, so that I do not strengthen it by confirming it by joining through reaction. You may not be able to change someone else, but you know the saying, misery loves company. And if someone is miserable, and their misery makes you miserable, you join with them in their misery, and because misery loves company, it does confirm for them and solidify further for them their misery. That you don't want to do. And the only way not to do it is to steadfastly choose for your peace, listen within, remember the truth about them, that they're neither behind the point of perfection nor advancing toward it, but they're at that point, and you stay with that. You withdraw your part in the misery loves company scenario, and confirmation is lessened. And the extension of love, the acknowledgement of God there where they are, that occurs in your mind does bless you. And like a gift given but unopened, it remains with that one until that one is ready to open it. And you have not done anything in vain. I love you all. And I look forward to being with you next week.